What's going on, y'all?
Hey,
We got a fun segment for y'all. We do this every once in a while. We do a buy, rent, sell. If you've been here before, buy means you keep it. Rent means kind of keep it. It's negotiable. Sell means it's gone.
renting means you fucked it.
Right? It's like marry, fuck, kill, but it's the PG-13 version.
Exactly.
So,
Hey, kids.
so the last one we did, I forget what it was. I think it was sports.
It was Mighty Ducks, Space Jam.
Sandlot. This time, I decided to try to see how much I could get Ant to stress out over this one. Don't know if I did it, but we're going to see. I think I know what you might go with in this. I feel like I know what you're going to sell. I feel like the buy and rent is going to be a little bit harder for you.
Terrible.
So, all right, Ant,
Me.
video games.
Come on, man. Already. I didn't even hear what they are.
Buy, rent, sell. Mario 64, Mario World, Sonic 2.
You son of a bitch. Okay. Oh. You motherfucker. All right. It pains me, but not as much as the others would. You have to sell Sonic 2.
Oh, shit. That's not where I thought you were going.
You have to sell it because, oh man, the way Mario World and Mario 64 not only perfected but changed the trajectory of platformers is unmatched.
Okay.
It's unmatched. Like, Sonic only exists because Mario exists. When they were making the Genesis, they had a different mascot altogether. It wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog. It was Alex Kidd. Do your Googles.
The fuck is that?
Sonic 2 is, to me, is one of the best Sonic games ever made. But it has to go. You have to rent. You have to rent Mario World.
Okay.
I don't feel good about that at all.
Okay.
Mario World deserves to be bought 100 million times. It's one of the best games, one of the best video games ever produced. It was the first time there was like secret exits from stages that led to secret parts of the world map that you could go to unlock different shit. For its time, that shit was like groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But
Are you sure you want to rent that?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to why. So before I even get to why I'm buying Mario 64, Mario World, it gets a rent from me because it built on the road that Mario Brothers and Mario Brothers 3 paved. It was an expansion on Mario 3. Before it was Mario World, while it was in beta, it was called Super Mario Brothers 4.
Okay.
In fact, I think the Japanese version still has the subtitle Super Mario Brothers 4.
Because you're right, because Super Mario 3 was actually my first, but I felt like world expansion. Because they added, that's when you could put you could turn into the statue and what's the raccoon called?
The Tanuki.
The Tanuki, the Tanuki suit and everything.
Yeah. Like, that was a different, like, they blew Mario 3 up into Mario World in a way that was like, yo, I didn't think it could get crazier than that. Even if you made another one, I didn't think you would go this crazy on it. That's when Yoshi was introduced. Like, there's a lot of firsts in there. There's a lot of firsts in Mario 3, but the reason it's getting the rent status is because it's just more Mario 3 exploded out, pretty much. Okay, so buying Mario 64.
It's me, Mario.
Mario, I've said it ad nauseum. I said this on Save Before Quitting. Shout out to Chris on Save Before Quitting. For people who don't know, I have a video game podcast called Save Before Quitting. Save letter B number 4 quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. That's right. The acronym is TITTY.
Kitty.
I put it on a t-shirt. Mario 64 perfected 3D platforming because up to that point, people didn't know how to do 3D gaming. Like, there was 3D games, but they all were kind of clunky, or it was like, or it was like tank controls and your character like moved like this or some shit. And if you're coming from Super Nintendo or even PlayStation 1 3D games versus what this is, it was completely different. It was fluid in a way that no 3D game had been up to that point. It was interactive in a way that no 3D game had been up to that point.
Do you rank Mario 64 at number 1 for Mario games, or is there something you rank higher?
Mario, that, all right, well, the ground that Mario 64 laid,
Yeah.
it lended itself to it allowed the other games after it to blossom.
Right, yeah.
So, as a Mario game, my personal favorite 3D Mario game is
Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey is one of the
Odyssey-
greatest games I've ever played in my life.
Me too. Odyssey.
In fact, I remember when your son deleted all of your data and you were like in a depression. Yo, I didn't mean to bring that up.
Dog, I played that game for.
You were like 80%. Like you had everything unlocked. All the.
I was 100%. You have to collect, for people who don't know, you have to collect moons in Mario Odyssey. There's 880 of them. I found all of them. Like I beat that game to death.
Yo.
And then at the time, I think my son was 3. And he picked it up, started the game, saved right over all my progress. And I was like, well, I have the memories now, because what am I, the wrap.
You didn't talk for like a week.
But what I will say now that dust has settled is that game is fun enough to where I can probably pick that game up again and just
do it all
over again. Mario Odyssey is the 3D Mario at its absolute best for the time being. And it has callbacks to Mario 64 because Nintendo also knows that 64 is where everything changed. Mario Odyssey, that would have made this harder. If it was Mario 64,
Mario Odyssey,
Mario World, and Mario Odyssey, we'd have had to fight in here. Yeah, 64 felt like it felt otherworldly. It felt like when you played that, it was just like, what the hell? Like, what is this? I've never experienced anything like this in video games. I used to walk from my house to the Toys R Us in Cedar Brook Plaza. Yeah, I used to walk there just to play it. They had the little stand you could play it. That was the only time I rented a console from Blockbuster.
Get the fuck. I've never known anybody to do that.
I was surprised my dad let me do it. He was feeling good that day. I can say this now. I think the statute of limitations is kind of over, but we rented that shit from Blockbuster. Y'all out of business anyway. We rented that shit from Blockbuster, and I kept the manual just because I wanted to like look in it and look at it. And how old? I had to be like 9. I was like 9, 10, somewhere in there. And not only that. Oh, fuck it. I'll tell this story too. There's nothing to do with the buy, rent, sell, but do you remember when the expansion packs came out for the 64? Like when Perfect Dark came out and Donkey Kong 64, you had to put this like expansion pack in it in order to play it? No, that's the Rumble pack. The expansion pack went into the top of the console.
Yeah, what was
it
it
had like
for?
a red top.
I never had it.
Upped the RAM in your 64
to
so
make
it
it
more, so
actually,
you can play
you.
these games that needed more RAM. I remember renting Perfect Dark because they also let you rent that expansion pack because you can't play it without it. So then when I returned it, I returned it with the RAM thing, the pack that it came with the console. I gave them my old ass little RAM thing, and I kept the expansion pack. One? I essentially stole it. But come and get me, Blockbuster.
But yeah, hope we didn't stress you out too much. We gave y'all a pretty damn near an episode.
Yeah, this was fun.
I figured
I could do this all day. I could do this all day.
Well, no, I figured as soon as I said, I look at his list, I'm like, he's going to have a lot to say about this, and it's going to trail off and him saying a lot about some other shit. Because I'm like, I found his Achilles heel. I was driving over here, and I'm like, I'm about to fuck his whole day up.
You did. Yo, and not to even we kind of breezed past Sonic 2, but Sonic 2 was a huge deal. Like when that shit dropped, Sonic did so well. It was the only time Mario had competition, and actually like Sonic was like out here killing shit. Sonic 2 came out, and I remember it was an event. It was called Sonic Tuesday, and it released everywhere all at once, because back then it would come out in Japan first,
right,
and America would get it months later.
Okay.
This is the only, it dropped everywhere at the same time. It was like a huge event, and like it was the first time he had like a partner, Tails. And
yeah, I remember you said that on the episode we did. Like he had Tails.
The spin dash was the first time he was able to do that. Super Sonic debuted in Sonic 2. Metal Sonic debuted in Sonic 2. Like Sonic 2 was a huge deal too. So I don't want to skip over that. But if I had to compare it to what we talked about, then that has to be sold, unfortunately.
Well, don't worry, we got more coming up for you in the near future. I'm not gonna make them all video games, but you're going to get another one. I was going to do Ocarina of Time, but I said nah. I think this lineup right here is more feasible. But
that would have been rough. That would have been rough.
But yeah, I know you were a big Zelda Ocarina of Time fan, but I said nah. Let me just.
I got a list that you could fuck me up with Zelda games, and I don't even want to. I'm not giving you any more ammo.
Can I just venture a guess? I'm gonna say Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild.
Yes. And you got that right on the nose. That's some bullshit. That is a bullshit ass fuck.
only I might make you do that one after you sleep, but I only know that because I've heard you talk about Ocarina of Time. And not only that, I've heard other people talk about Ocarina of Time. I've heard Link to the Past. And as a person that played Breath of the Wild, I was so into that shit. I was literally looking up the recipes he was making. Like, this shit look good. I want to try to make it. I looked up the recipes.
Motherfucker thought he was Link. This nigga thinks he's Link. Yo, that is that's harder than the three we just did. Because
we'll save that one for the next one.
I don't even want to get into it.
We'll save that one for the next one. I'm sure some Zelda shit will come out, and then we'll save that for whenever a Zelda title drops, and we'll just run the numbers up because then we'll have Zelda content.
That's making me mad, right? Like my foot is like tapping. Like,
we appreciate y'all, and especially appreciate y'all for coming to his crash out.
I really do.
I appreciate y'all.
Why do I
always.
keep crashing out on this show? Why is that the thing I do?
Because it's fun to watch.
Ant rants. It's the word rant with a lowercase r and capital A and T.
Rant. Rant man.
Before we completely sign off, Nostalgia on TikTok, Nostalgia Show on Instagram, nostalgiashow@gmail.com if you would like to contact us. Link in bio for everything on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, we appreciate all the engagement. Everybody joining us in our trip down memory lane every day now that we're just putting shit out every single day. Yeah, man. I just want to say thank y'all. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy couple of months.
Yes.
We ain't been back that long, and we've done more. We've had a bigger impact in the last 3 months than we had the first year of this show dropping. But you don't know where you're going to. You don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from.
Bro, sometimes the journey is the most fun part, and we are journeying, and we thank y'all for coming along with it. By all means, DM us, tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see us talk about. We will tag you, mention you if you want. We just try to give y'all good content.
Yep.
So whatever y'all want to hear, let us know. We will do a whole episode on that shit.
Please. Please let us know. And we see y'all out there wanting to collab on YouTube. We see some of those comments. Those do not go unseen. We're discussing some things.
Season 3, we might start trying to integrate something.
Yeah.
And if you don't live in Philly, I'm sure we can all get on a Zoom joint and we can make it work.
We can figure it out.
Easily. So thank y'all for joining. I'm Elijah Davis.
I'm Ant.
And there's nostalgia.
Like bro-stalgia.
Peace, love.
And nostalgia, of course. All that good stuff.